Allez, on va tester la démo. NBA 2K21. Bon, le 4 septembre, hein, c'est dans pas si longtemps que ça. Hein. Une dizaine de jours 11 jours. Je sais pas combien de jours dans le mois, là. Combien? Ah, c'est ça. 11. Ça va. Là, je crois qu'il y a 4 ou 5 équipes qu'on peut tester dans la démo. On va juste en tester une. Juste pour voir graphiquement comment c'est beau. Curieux. Je suis trop curieux. J'espère qu'il y a une belle vidéo. Il casse la tête.
But I'm gonna go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200, giving me and Trey, that's fuck. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the like engine, revving. Trey, get that. My checks is clearing, your checks is spending, and I got a couple. Let me know, that's a fact. If you want, cause boy I can send them, boy I can send, and I got a.
C'est un peu chiant, ouais. Surtout dans une démo, putain de merde.
And she got a Louis back, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Flex, my. Woo back, baby, woo back, baby. Let me see some. Okay, 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 okay. My. Woo back, baby, woo back, baby.
C'est bon là?
Gotta jumping out the zoo, seeing yellow flame hot moves. Break my hands out till I have my face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed. It cost me 3 for the
5 matchs restants.
but the V. She let it twirl to the beat. I send a better reach.
Merci Barabas.
Le petit titre pour remercier le test de NBA 2K21. Je sais que c'est pas spécialement ton kiff accent circonflexe.
Merci pour les 200 bits. Par contre, le son il est tellement fort. Bah, c'est gentil. Putain. Équipe. Ah mais ça va être nul à regarder quand tu vas voir un mec qui sait pas jouer. Quand je pourrais baisser le son, ça pourrait être bien. On s'en rend pas compte, tu m'as donné 3 €. En plus toi tu l'as pas payé 3 €, payé un peu plus cher. Putain. Il doit se faire des couilles en or quand même Twitch avec ce système de bits. Qui gagne à chaque fois un pourcentage. Incroyable.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot.
Alors, je ne peux rien régler. Super, alors je sais ce que je vais faire. Je vais baisser directement dans le truc pour pas que ça nous claque les oreilles. Mélangeur de volume. Mettre 50%. Voilà. Région, j'ai pris la version légendaire à 100 boules. Quand on parle d'NBA. Ma raison sort. Faire un tour. Ouais, mais après, t'as raison. Tu te fais
Greg, we've
plaisir.
got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now here's Leonard. Here's George. And foul
Ah,
on the
putain.
shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Je comprends rien à ce que je fais, c'est beau.
For Paul George, playing in LA with the Clippers, they gave up a king's ransom to OKC, 5 first-round picks, and Danilo Gallinari and Shai
Par
Gilgeous-Alexander.
contre, le jeu, il est propre. Hein. Graphiquement, c'est propre. Après, je connais pas l'autre, mais c'est joli.
And he can't get the first one.
Comment ça marche, ce système
And
là,
guys,
putain de
the
merde.
Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017
J'ai réussi à mettre un
draft.
panier.
That or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
Oh, il y a mon joueur, il est parti.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Morris outside. Over Giannis. That one a tad offline.
Ça, c'est un
to the
cas de
right,
points, mais
but
putain.
drops in for him.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Bledsoe. Softly drops in the floater. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Morris against Antetokounmpo. Stolen by
Ah
Middleton.
putain, il fait de la merde.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
On dirait il y a personne sur mon
Hey, guys,
terrain.
That's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Beverly. In the corner, George with it. The pass to Leonard. And Middleton with the block.
Putain, c'est trop dur.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Morris. Good D by Bledsoe. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Comment
Down
j'allais?
low. And there's Lopez.
Oh, je
That's good
comprends
on the
rien.
assist by Matthews. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to George. George double teamed. Pass to Zubats. Back to George. Matthews with the steal.
Qu'est-ce que c'est dur.
Floats it up for Giannis. Leonard with the steal. Left side, George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every organization needs team first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
To the inside, Middleton lays it up off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go
Je
strong.
comprends pas ce que je fais. Allez.
Middleton against Leonard. And
Putain,
Chris
que
Middleton
merde.
pulls it down. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Matthews. No good off the back of the rim. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Morris passes to Zubats. Out to Morris. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Middleton, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Non, non, je suis pas énervé, mais c'est... J'ai rien saisi.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear.
Non, ça va, je suis pas énervé.
But still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Lots of contact. Jackson with the strength to power through. Something he didn't have when he first entered the league.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Merci.
DiVincenzo against Williams. It's stolen by Green.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And that one's good, Shamet.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. Williams against DiVincenzo. And here's Ilyasova outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Green.
Ah, vas-y.
And the basket is
J'ai pas compris, fallait que je reste appuyé, d'accord.
You know, Jermichael Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And that one misses.
C'est bon, je commence à saisir un peu le truc.
Michael Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation, thanks to his tremendous
J'ai fait une
work
faute.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Bucks making a change here. Williams has checked in.
Il va tous les mettre, ce bâtard.
First foul shot of the night.
Yeah, last year collectively only 74% from the line.
D'accord, ouais.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson passes to Harrell. Williams against DiVincenzo. The shot by Williams, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Shot's good by Williams.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Yo, Phoenix. Non, c'est le 21.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside, Green. It's tipped. Williams passes to Harrell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
C'est une démo.
Hit on the way up. The ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's
une démo.
strongest attribute offensively.
Now here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for
Vas-y,
him.
vas-y. Ah, putain.
Inside. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
And Williams, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
C'est tout pété,
That's
mais...
the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Hill.
Vas-y, il m'a saoulé, là. Et je lui mets la pression. Et je lui mets la pression.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We come back right after this.
C'est vrai que c'est plutôt pas mal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Moi, je remplace personne, hein, je
When you
comprends rien.
consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Green, Reggie Jackson out there with Williams. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Shamet in at the 3. They're the group out there for the Clippers
je vais
starting the
essayer.
second quarter. Milwaukee leading by 6.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's
Il a mis un
still
3
got
points.
that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime.
Oh, il y a
he
faute là.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. And listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside
D'accord.
and taking full advantage.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from
je fais des
other
fautes.
countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Zubats is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Lou Williams. Big group
Putain, j'ai
substitution
essayé,
here for
mais je suis trop
Milwaukee.
malade.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. A minute and a half gone here in the second
J'ai
quarter.
vu, j'ai fait une faute à la con.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
What an athlete
C'est moi qui a
Paul
fait ça.
George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists
Ils
now
sont
in
tellement
this
loin.
one.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Now here's Leonard, and he makes that one. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Ouais, c'est pas mal, hein. Il était pas super beau, mais ça va quoi. Ça va quoi.
To the paint. Passes it to Giannis. Wide open look.
Vas-y, vas-y,
He
vas-y.
doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Beverly dishes to Morris.
Putain, j'arrive pas à passer.
Leonard kicks to George. He
Non.
can't get it to go. Great D that time from Middleton. Poked away.
Je récupère la
Stolen
balle.
by Morris. Now the pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Middleton. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
How about the determination from Middleton there? He was not going to let the D win that possession.
Pass to Beverly. Now Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's George. Count that one. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George.
D'accord, ok, ouais.
Overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
C'est vrai que les noms, j'ai du mal à les voir là.
Lopez outside. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Ouais.
And that one's good. Leonard.
This is what you want to do on the offensive end. Get Kawhi looks in the paint. Rely on him to make a play.
Bledsoe with it. Leonard picks him up.
Oh, il est énervé, lui.
Bledsoe off the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching
Plus
him
demi-tour.
operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And the Clippers call time here. A different look for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for George. Clippers trail by 5. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
J'ai fait une connerie. J'ai fait une connerie, je dois donner la balle. Non!
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Ah, c'est pas beau, mais
Morris
bon.
got his second basket.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Down low. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Harold drives in. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
If you're the defender, a scary sight is to have Montrezl Harrell coming downhill.
Middleton outside. A step-back shot here. Kept alive.
No.
Lopez. And he gets the basket.
Putain de
Officials
merde.
blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
For Milwaukee, they have made their only other free throw attempt today.
La
An
remontada.
earlier trip to the line. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's his second shot.
Il passe
and his
normal,
second
le
basket.
docteur.
He's 2 for 2.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Putain, il m'a pris le ballon.
And now the fast break. Hill with the ball.
No.
2 points. That one goes. And it's a 9-point
Ah,
Bucks
ça sent
lead.
pas bon là.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Morris into the lane. And Morris throws it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off
Et toi, comment tu
or
vas?
stays aggressive.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
George Hill, you know he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones.
Ouais, ça va,
or
j'avais
twos.
compris,
One
ça,
of
j'ai
those
fait ça.
players who could fit in on any team
T'as raison de me
in the
dire.
league.
Here's Williams. Count it. Good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got
Pour dire, moi, j'avais joué au
jump
2018.
shot, gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Bucks on top, up 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh, arrête. J'ai juste baissé un peu le son du jeu. Trop fort.
And we've got third quarter
Voilà.
basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an
Mais c'est pas mal, hein.
answer for
Et j'avais joué au
Harrell.
2018.
He was
J'avais.
in that first half.
I think
Bah, je l'ai sur la
both
chaîne,
sides
normalement.
adjusted a few things. The
Ou
key
2017, je sais
for him
plus.
is to bring the same level of energy
Je sais que
over
j'en ai
these
fait un.
last 2 quarters.
C'était mon partenaire, il me l'avait donné.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5. No good on that one.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles. For your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know
Ah, moi, je suis à la rue, là.
Big Freak might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way
J'essaie de un petit peu leur mettre la pression, tu vois.
That's a very strong
J'ai fait une faute. Ah, c'est pas moi. Hein.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season.
Oh, d'accord.
Wilson is now the
C'est lui qui a fait une
official
faute, j'ai rien
basketball
compris.
supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Now, Zubats, following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe, used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on
J'étais perdu.
been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got 9 points.
Yeah, and an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
C'est bon.
On the wing, Morris. Defended by Middleton. They get it again. George.
Putain de
Good team by
Taras.
Matthews.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Mais vas-y là, récupère.
And he
Putain.
battles for the ball and gets the second
J'ai
chance
trop
bucket.
chié.
8 points for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Là, ils m'ont bien mis un coup de pression en vrai. Je vais trop vite.
Just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now.
Alors là, il s'envole.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Comment ça se fait qu'il y a personne qui vient?
Lopez covering the feed to Morris. And the rejection by Giannis.
Elle a trop bien joué.
Here's Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And 11 points for Chris Middleton.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And the Clippers call.
Ouais, c'est mort là.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
For the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. JaMychal Green comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Kicks it out to Leonard. Teardrop shot. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Middleton. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people
Mais non!
go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant, he's coming back, LeBron James.
Ah si, mais que le 3 points.
But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now Leonard, following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. And it's
Oh, je fais de la merde.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And the wide-open shot from Bledsoe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Passes it to Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Green. Outside, George. To halt the run, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound.
Ah là, ils m'ont allumé là. Hein.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Lopez has got 10
Il y a une...
points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante
Là, j'étais pas assez...
checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Just 3 to shoot. Here's George. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can GA take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you,
Ah, s'il le met.
or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
The shot by
Putain!
George, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And here's Giannis from outside. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Ah non, je voulais faire lui en haut,
Green
putain.
against DiVincenzo. The pass to George. To the inside, Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night. To the left wing. Outside Hill. The kick out to Ilyasova.
Putain, il a récupéré.
And Giannis will lay it in. Giannis has got 8 points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise.
Non, mais c'est quoi cette passe de bâtard que j'ai fait?
On the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Ilyasova on the wing. Corver. High arcing shot.
Ouais,
Basket is good.
c'est même pas moi qui ai fait la
So a
faute.
chance here for a 3-point play.
The many dimensions of Corver's game, not afraid to get tricky with the floater.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers.
Moi, ils m'ont mis une raclée, hein.
Checked in for JaMychal Green. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Williams. Here's Beverly. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the wide
Pourquoi y a personne?
from DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Jackson. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may
Ah, j'ai pas
be
vu qu'il restait plus de temps.
difficult to overcome. Milwaukee on top. They finish off the 3rd quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
Il est beau, hein, déjà sur Xbox One X, hein. Mais je crois que t'as droit à jouer que 5 matchs. Après, tu peux plus jouer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Ah, mais c'est pas fini.
Landry Shamet. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morris outside. Over to the left wing. Zubats kicks to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Shamet. Out to Morris.
Putain de merde. Je t'ai passé.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. Pass to Zubats. Over Lopez. Zubats, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit.
Non, mais j'ai cru que j'avais fait les 4.
Many looks better from that range.
Je sais pas pourquoi.
Stolen by Corver. They get it back. Shots good by
J'ai tellement
Williams.
pris une raclée que...
And the Bucks lead by 20.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Zubats in the post. Lopez covering. And here is Zubats in the corner. Shamet with it. No good on that
C'était
one.
sûr, mais j'ai plus de temps, ouais, je sais pas quoi faire. Je sais pas si on peut les envoyer pour faire des appels et tout.
And the layup's good off the glass. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that front,
Ouais, voilà, c'est
about
ça,
some of
parce
the
que
traits that make
Merde, j'ai tiré. Putain de merde. Trompé le bouton.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
Ah, je m'en sors bien avec une faute.
No, that is not true. I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Corver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Parce que personne n'y va là.
Now, here's Shamet. And stolen by
Comment tu veux faire? Si tu connais pas, Y ça fait juste une passe et X c'est pour tirer.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
And the powerful frame of Morris, difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
Middleton, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
He just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's George in for Reggie Jackson. And Zubats picks up.
Ta mère.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
George against Matthews. Pass to Bledsoe.
Bah, il passe au calme.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
George against Matthews.
Pas comment faire.
George with the ball. George double teamed. Nice move. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
At 6'8", Paul George is a
Ouais, je sais, ouais. Mais là, j'arrive dans le. T'arrives là, normalement, tu sais un peu jouer. Mais on voit comment ça bouge au moins.
Here's Bledsoe. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here is Bledsoe. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Bledsoe with it. Leonard picks him up. Count it.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
Now, here is Morris. Out to the right wing.
Merci, mais bon.
1:39 left in the fourth.
C'est pas facile, hein. Eh, il faut rien. Tu vois, ils attendent.
Passes it to George. Shot clock at 5. And it's George finishing it off.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more.
Oh, un match c'est long.
And
Ça s'en
so
rend pas compte.
Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be
Putain, mais le mec, il a encore le ballon.
monster win here for the Bucks.
And
Allez,
this
ah.
was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here
Ça
today.
fait pas ça que je
And, you
veux.
know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Eric Bledsoe.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Now Matthews. Paul George missing from long
Il me manque un bouton, je sais pas c'est lequel.
Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. And there's the pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Bledsoe for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries from 10. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now here's Matthews.
Ouais, peut-être avec la gâchette, il faut rester sur place. Je sais pas.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony.
Ça m'a fait direct comme ça. Pas moi. C'est quelle équipe que j'ai pas pris, putain? Ouais, j'en fais un dernier match et après je vais arrêter. Oh, franchement, c'est pas mal. Après, c'est un jeu, tu vois, faut s'entraîner. Comme t'as dit, je me rappelle quand j'ai commencé à jouer à l'autre, là, que j'avais jamais découvert. Les entraînements, c'est super important. C'est comme le foot, hein. Une fois que t'as 2-3 techniques, après ça va, tu t'amuses. Là, c'est vrai.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Russell is out there with Bird. And it's Pierce. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kuzi in at point guard. Now, here is O'Neal. John Havlicek unable to get his shot to go. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Stolen by Bird. Passes to Kuzi. He dishes it to Russell. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Kuzi.
C'est vraiment de me concentrer là.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Bryant nails the baby hook.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Now, here is Russell. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul.
Putain, mon...
That's foul number 2.
On voit bien le coup que je lui ai mis là.
Drawing those whistles, a couple quick ones back to back.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. Inside. Out to Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Ah, j'ai mal joué.
Stolen by Bird. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Ça, c'était beau, ça.
You know, going end to end, Larry may not beat you with pure speed. Matter of fact, he won't beat you with speed, but his instincts, platinum level off the chart.
Ouais, c'est dur de se retenir.
There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist from Kobe.
No surprise.
T'as envie d'appuyer tout le temps. Mais j'appuie pas tout le temps, hein. J'appuie qu'une fois. Hein.
Kuzi passes to Bird. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size.
J'ai assuré.
To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Kuzi can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Non.
No good.
Tic là, ça pourrait peut-être passer.
Bird against Abdul-Jabbar. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, and every
Ah, ils vont revenir.
so a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Bird hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
To the left side wing. Bird against Abdul-Jabbar.
Ça c'est compliqué là.
Here's Chamberlain. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Heureusement que j'ai une faute.
All the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Allez.
And both free throws good for West.
Nickel.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Je cours, hein. Je cours avec la gâchette droite. Je le fais souvent, mais...
Three-pointer, Bird, and the 3-ball is good.
Tu peux vite la perdre, la balle, quand tu fais ça.
You know, it's interesting the way
Il enlève
Bird
des mains.
shoots the basketball, angles his body instead of squaring up most times.
Voilà, je l'ai perdu un
The
peu.
results are
Ah,
remarkable
putain.
and unquestionably good.
And it's Pierce in the corner. It's hauled in by Los
Allez.
Angeles.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Kobe. Kobe draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, c'est serré là pour le moment.
The lean physique fool you.
Bien dit pour le moment.
With the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Ouais, je cours souvent, mais ouais.
First quarter of play and,
Des fois, tu sais pas quoi faire. Ah non, mais attends.
Nice shot by Rondo.
You know, he's a bit of a
En 2
rarity,
secondes.
maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Now here's Goodrich. The shot will not fall. McHale with some nice D.
Non.
Here's Allen. Good.
Ah, mais là,
Rondo picks up the assist.
que de la merde d'un
Boy,
coup.
that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And James throws it down.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Now here's Rondo. Allen passes to Jones. That shot, no good.
Il a mis un coup de pression.
Lakers the other way. Back to Baylor. And he floats in for the easy 2.
Oh, je suis à fond là. Je suis concentré.
Every day you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Here's Allen. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Baylor drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Ouais, je me concentre, j'essaye, mais c'est pas... Ça pourrait être pire. Ouh, j'ai appuyé comme il fallait. The shot tout net.
Outside for Gasol. Back to Goodrich. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Out of bounds, Boston takes
Ah, j'ai
possession.
essayé.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Nobody near Allen, but they'll get another chance. And the pass to Jones. Offline with his 3. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Wilkes.
Non.
Cash in from close range.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up.
Même je comprends pas tout, tu vois, je m'amuse.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Ouais, je pense que tu vas te régaler.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Worthy. Goodrich is out there with O'Neal. And it's Mike in at the 4 spot. Shaq against Garnett. Makes it off the glass.
Là, il a vu une petite ouverture et hop.
First 2 points of the night.
Incroyable.
Very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Count the basket. Worthy's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society.
Il loupe jamais par contre, Lia.
And we all are
Il met
finding
tous.
different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Russell, he's checked in for Parrish. Bird comes in for Kevin.
Un super dribble. Quand t'es hors de la raquette, ok, ouais. Passe au mec, t'appuies sur la gâchette gauche, toute seule, et il va se retourner dos au mec. Ensuite, tu gardes la gâchette appuyée et fais un demi-tour sur le côté. Pour le contourner, ça marche bien. D'accord. Je vois ce que tu veux dire, je vois la technique là. Hop, il esquive. Il l'a là. Mais c'est... Il en a deux, ce bâtard.
And both free throws good for White. Lakers leading by 3.
Comme ça là.
Johnson outside.
Ok, mais c'est chaud, hein.
Pass to O'Neal.
Je fais mal le geste.
Back to Johnson to the paint. Here's West. Some solid defensive work there from
Quel dommage.
Bird with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Left side Pierce.
Ouais, c'est ça. Vas-y, mets des 3 points, espèce de bâtard. Hey, j'ai pas réussi à sauter.
Here's Bird. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bird's got 9. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table
Très technique le jeu. On croit que non, mais fou.
Ball's knocked loose. Back to White.
Il est tout seul, le gars, tout seul. Je peux pas tout faire. Hein.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars.
Imagine.
I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. And Worthy throws it down. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
White with it. Down low. Here's
Non, mais attends.
And the relentless
Il y a une faute là?
That is Bill Russell. Always working
Ah, non.
for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
J'ai eu
And
peur.
the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for James Worthy. And it's LeBron in for Johnson. Gasol passes to Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron outside. To the inside.
Non.
Pierce with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Kuzi. Russell kicks to Pierce. And here's Bird from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Kuzi passes to Havlicek.
Oh, je le lâche pas.
Paint. Here's Russell.
Ah, je l'ai pas lâché, hein. Mais bon.
Perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the
Ah, j'étais trop gourmand là.
Celtics with the lead. Here's Pierce.
Trop gourmand.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Ah, on donne une chance là.
Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound
Va
right
faire le
now in the
gourmand.
game. Inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Abdul-Jabbar's got his
Ah, c'est
3rd
dur.
bucket of the night.
Nobody does it
Après, je sais pas c'est quoi. Ouais, c'est quoi la difficulté, on sait pas en fait.
Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Down low. Here's Bryant. And he lays it straight in. Kobe's got his 2nd bucket.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness,
Ah, mais qu'est-ce que c'est serré.
score very effectively down close to the rim, very skilled inside.
Here's Kuzi, fended by West. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him.
C'est normal,
1
ouais.
for 4 shooting. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
James finds West, and stolen by Russell. Havlicek against Kobe.
Putain, il a récupéré.
And Havlicek with a nice basket inside. Havlicek's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting you.
He can't get that one to fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Putain, ils sont revenus.
Lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Par contre, les commentateurs, ils cassent les couilles.
Second
Hein.
half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Gâchette
It's
gauche.
been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Russell. Bird out there with Pierce. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point. Johnson. O'Neal trying to break free. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. They're rebounding.
Putain, ça c'est beau ça.
And that's always important in
Ça
the
c'est
post.
beau.
And remember, Havlicek was a
Ils ont un bouton,
highly
ils se font la
quarterback,
passe.
So you see his passing ability on that one.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation.
Mais je retourne en arrière.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Ça c'est vraiment de la merde ça, de faire ça.
Doesn't get much better than the mobile one block.
J'ai passé la ligne, je suis revenu en arrière. Ouais, je connais cette putain de règle.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And the basket
Wow.
appears.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Here's Shaq. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man, about a seventh of a ton, and yet unstoppable.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Baylor, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Goodrich in for West.
Vu que je les connais pas, je sais pas c'est qui est fort en 3 points.
Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players
Pas les très grands.
there.
Faut que je fasse avec les petits, c'est ça?
And he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Shaq with it. He's picked up by Russell. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston making some changes. Garnett comes in for Bird. And Allen subbed in for Havlicek. Boston with the ball. They lead by 1. Allen outside. Takes the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Ah, mais y a personne. T'as vu, y a personne. Toi, tu peux guider qu'un perso.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Johnson kicks to Baylor. Launches it. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. And Boston has possession. It's a 1-point game.
Là, je viens de faire de la merde, là. Yo, Kiwix.
Tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Kuzi just knows when his guys are wide open.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And he's an automatic
ça va et toi?
When he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Kuzi. Good work defensively by Baylor.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, putain de merde?
And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
And Kuzi, the clever wizard, unselfish as well, always looking to get the ball to teammates, and he likes to pass more than shoot.
And the Lakers call
À la troisième personne.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to
Ouais, je sais
settle
pas.
down a bit. They've been
Peut-être.
playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Ah ouais, moi je fais du 45.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Pass to Mikan.
Mais allez, ça fait pas qui je veux là.
On right side. And he drops it in from the low post.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
With some arc, and it's White missing.
Allez.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling.
Bim. Ça c'est le plus beau que j'ai marqué.
And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Rondo kicks to White. Kept alive by Boston.
No.
Collins. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Collins has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and Collins just vacuums in those rebounds constantly, working to snag second chance opportunities for his club.
Ouais, j'ai compris, ouais.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Mikan. There's the pass to Wilkes. Clock at 4. Shoots over White. Wilkes, no good.
C'est peut-être pas bon de tenter ça, non?
White, left side. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. White's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Johnson, the pass to Mikan. Pass to Johnson. Lakers working the ball around now. No good on that one.
Putain. Des fois, ça m'énerve, tu fais dépasser un joueur et ça fait pas ce que tu veux.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
The offensive rebound.
Putain, j'aurais aussi.
It's White on the wing.
Ils vont mettre un vent juste maintenant.
He takes it up and lays it in. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Worthy. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Boston on top. They're up by 5.
C'est super dur. Non, je suis en solo,
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Boston with it. They've got Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's West. And it's James in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really
Ah, j'ai fait le truc là.
Snatched up. The kick out to Havlicek. And he gets the
Je me suis fait avoir par le truc, la gâchette, je sais pas.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bryant passes to Chamberlain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Baylor, he's checked in for LeBron.
Ah, ils ont gagné, hein.
Celtics leading by 7.
C'est vraiment dur. Je vais rien lâcher quand même, mais...
Cousy passes to Bird.
Je me sens énervé là.
And the bucket is good.
Putain, j'ai fait une faute.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
O'Neal's checked in for Chamberlain. Russell, he's checked in for Boston. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. West, right side. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. The 3. West can't hit. Here's Cousy, defended by West. Here's Bird.
Ah, il est tranquille.
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kobe.
Putain de merde.
Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Here's Cousy. Fouled in the active shooting.
Je fais tout le temps des fautes.
So a 3-point play chance for him.
Big Mac, ouais, Big Mac, putain, mais j'ai voulu lire autre chose. Salut, bienvenue. Oui, c'est le jeu, mais c'est la démo. Non, je crois que je suis en normal. Tu choisis pas. Ah, si je suis en facile, franchement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
West outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Putain de merde. Et mon niqué.
Fires the 3, and that one's good.
Ils sont trop forts.
Havlicek's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too. Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Havlicek, the pass to Russell.
Arrête d'appuyer sur ce bouton.
In so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Il a loupé un panier, miracle.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 15. The pass to O'Neal. Here's Kobe, and Bryant slams it in.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Bryant against Pierce. There's the dish to Bird. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Shaq against Russell. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over.
Et je crois que je peux marquer avec le pas de droit, hein, c'est ça, hein? Je m'en sers jamais.
Here's Russell. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson, the pass to O'Neal.
Putain de merde.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. O'Neal kicks it to West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Buries it down low.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Celtics leading by 13. Bird outside. Shoots it.
Mais il fait flipper.
Here's Pierce. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
Mais donne-moi ce ballon.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away.
D'accord, ouais.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
On the wing, Bird takes a 3. And again.
Ah putain, ça c'est parce que je l'ai laissé tranquille. Il est cheaté là.
Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And Pierce over to help. O'Neal misses. Here's Kuzi. Havlicek outside.
Ouais, c'est ça.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly.
Bah ouais, j'ai perdu.
And you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Larry Bird.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
And as the star of this team, he
Je sais pas c'est quoi le
the
bouton.
object of the crowd's anger. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Wilkes, good.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich, quick to locate the open man.
So it's Boston now.
Arrête de gagner du temps, toi.
46 seconds left in the game. Allen lays it up and banks it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Moi j'appuie sur X, mais je le fais avec le pas de droit, je crois. Je le fais jamais.
Pass to Wilkes. Worthy against Garnett. Passes it to Chamberlain.
J'avais rien faire.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Bon bah c'est fini.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Rondo against Goodrich. Now Rondo.
Rien, il bouge même plus. On dirait que c'est fait exprès.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they
Ça vise tout seul, ouais.
this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us.
Elle va être bloquée sur YouTube, moi je vous le dis, celle-là. C'est quoi ça? Non, tu peux créer, regardez, on peut créer sa tête et tout. On va pas se mentir, mais les blancs-becs, ils sont tous moches. Ouais, mais ils font pas les grands fronts comme ça. Vas-y, je m'en fous en fait.
And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on... Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases...
Ça doit être marrant. Munition, tir. Ah, tu peux choisir un petit peu comme tu veux mettre. Tu es le plus fort en défense. En tir. Ça, c'est bien ça.
Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute.
Ça, c'est bien ça. Franchement, c'est cool comme ils ont fait ça.
Attitude was changing. Temper slightly violent too. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. Then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Tu veux le faire manuellement?
Way before breakfast, no talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best in, pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this, flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama Alexis, matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still...
Ouais, c'est compliqué. Hein. Voilà, je m'en fous, je sais que c'est un perso comme ça, juste pour voir un peu quoi ça ressemble ce truc. Ouais, je me suis mis au max. That's why I deserve it, yeah. Putain, ils ont pas mis en... Je sais pas ce que ça représente. Ouais, c'est quoi ces bras? J'aime bien en fonction de ce que tu mets. Ah mais tu te rends compte que je vais pas pouvoir m'en servir? Ouais, c'est pas grave. C'est pas grave. C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi tout ça, sérieux? J'avais pas envie de les mettre un par un. Ah, je m'en doute, mais t'as vu, faut les mettre un par un, c'est chiant.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a My Player Build breakdown.
Ah bah voilà, tu vois la troisième personne.
In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga, along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on my player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
T'es bloqué.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight?
Ça c'est compliqué, hein.
Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a game-winning shot? We have no idea. This is why we play and watch the games.
With the salary cap and the Supermax being introduced, the amount of money vets cost to have on your team, how vital is it to hit on your draft picks?
It's huge. You look at that Warriors run. They drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond in the second round. That was massive in allowing them to sign Kevin Durant. The biggest thing is draft picks just get paid less, have controlled contracts. So you have them on your roster, and it opens up cap space, and it's really a giant plus. You get tremendous value out of them when they're good.
And Tim, after that initial 4-year contract for first-round picks, you also can match any offer.
C'est compliqué quand même, hein.
In free agency. So team control is huge, especially in the current climate with guys constantly moving teams. The NBA setup really helps out the smaller market teams in regards to holding on to their stars early in their careers.
Putain de merde. En plus, je t'ai passé tout à l'heure. J'ai fait le con, je suis en arrière.
Excellent D there from Leonard.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Here's my player. It's rebounded by Milwaukee.
Faire l'entraînement aussi, ça doit être vraiment important de faire l'entraînement. Bien tout comprendre.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Morris. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint, Leonard. He hits it just before the shot clock expired.
Ok, Kiwix, à plus tard. Excuse-moi, j'ai pas vu, pardon. Bonne soirée, bonne nuit.
One of the elite wings in the NBA, Paul George. How would you fit in as a my player build playing point guard with him?
PG's kind of a different guy. He's a star in this league who doesn't dominate the ball. So you'll get plenty of chances
Ah, quel dommage la passe.
of the offense. Just with that in mind, make sure to keep George engaged in the game offensively by feeding him, making sure he gets his, because that'll bring out his all-world defense on the other side.
To me,
Je suis en train de faire perdre mon équipe.
ideal star to play with as a point guard. We saw how much Russell Westbrook enjoyed it during their time
Je peux demander des passes en hauteur. Avec triangle.
together in OKC. And I think it's because George gives point guards an option to either dump the ball too late in the shot clock or
J'ai rien demandé moi là.
spot up and shoot and help you get your assist numbers up.
Here's Leonard, and the jam by the claw, Kawhi Leonard.
One reason he's a good dunker is his giant hands. Allows Leonard to easily palm the ball and control it.
And the Bucks call time here.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to...
My player, covered by DiVincenzo. Back to my player.
Putain.
Lopez with the steal.
C'est de la merde.
Here's Bledsoe, and slam dunk by Bledsoe.
Looking like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe is such a threat to convert in transition.
And the Clippers are without a doubt in title or bust mode. What a turnaround it's been for this franchise.
C'est pas ça que je voulais faire en plus.
Crazy. I mean, all those moves they made last year, and I like how the league is changing, guys. The Clippers have been a good story the past few seasons. I'm curious to see all that this team can accomplish.
Well, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are the two. Well, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George might be the two big names, but this team
Putain, elle a
is
perdu.
stacked. With a deep roster and a championship-winning head coach, the Clippers are definitely a legit title contender.
The Clippers trailing. Here's my player. It drops for his second made shot in this game. An unimpressive 2 for 7.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Passed on to Tecumpo.
Ouais, je quitte mon poste et tout. Je sais même pas où il est mon poste.
DiVincenzo, guarded by Morris. And it's good. 2 points.
What awareness from the young
Faut bien
forward.
rester à son
Giannis
poste et
showing
tout.
he
Putain, mais
wants
c'est
to
chaud.
work it around to his guys.
Et tout quoi.
Jackson, Bledsoe covering. It's stolen by Bledsoe.
C'est ma passe de merde ça.
DiVincenzo on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
I bet he doesn't miss that shot next time he takes it.
To the wing, right side. Back to my player. And the foul called on DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's George. And a miss there off the inbound. The Bucks with the lead. Giannis outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
A wrecking ball inside. I
Les
think
flèches bleues.
Giannis is the hardest guy to stop down low in the entire NBA.
And when you look at the Clippers style-wise, who do you guys think?
J'essaie de faire un truc, j'essaye, tu vois, je
Well, when
m'amuse.
you talk about the Clips, a team that wants to win an NBA title, they'd love anybody that brings a little defensive.
Pouah, mais ils font des trucs de ouf.
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George are already elite defenders, two of the best in the league. So add even more defense around them, and this team will be even more of a problem.
Absolutely, but they got to maintain their depth as well, Tim. Their bench scoring has been huge for them in recent seasons, so a valuable role player could still do a lot for this team.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh merde.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Yeah, definitely saved the layup with that foul. He's going to have to earn him at the line.
And he's good on the second. So it's Milwaukee now. 6-point lead. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. Bucks out in front, leading by 10. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. With 2 quarters behind
c'est
us
chaud.
and 2 left to go, what are your thoughts on my play?
Y'a pas le Covid là-bas?
Well, he's been trying to heat up, but he's taken way too many bad shots. I think we can all see courtside, he's pressing and just getting more frustrated.
And it hurts a team when you do that, Tim. You know that. And it makes everyone else work that much harder. So just run the offense like a point guard is supposed to do, and I think you'll be in good hands.
Pass to Harrell. Clock is at 3. Inside. Here's my player. And that one goes long.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to
Ouais, c'est ça.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Il devrait faire comme ça s'est passé.
At the line is good.
Après, c'est 2021, on sait pas. Normalement, c'est pour 2020, quoi. Pas, c'est bizarre.
That one falls, so he hits them both. Now the Clippers with it. Down by 12. My player outside. Pass to Morris. Outside George. To the inside. Here's my player. Leonard from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the rebound. And here is Matthews.
Dans le foot, il les rajoute maintenant, les bruits. Y'a personne, mais on dirait qu'il y a cher du monde.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Here's Leonard, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, Kawhi Leonard won an NBA championship in just his 3rd NBA season. How many players can say that? He's had an incredible career thus far.
Now here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo with it. Basket good.
You know, the decision-making ability of Giannis is simply brilliant. He knows when to spot up and when to roll to the bucket off screens.
Here's my player. He's got 5. George, back to my player. And my
Ah, là, ça fait plaisir.
And that's how you eat
Ça fait plaisir, ça.
Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Yeah, not all 2 points are the same, not when they look like that.
Those were 2 pretty points.
Yeah, those were huge, and there's just a craftiness to his game. He can distribute or he can attack the basket like we just saw right there.
Je lui fais une passe de folie.
That shaves the lead to single digits.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was.
Courir sur les côtés.
Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Here's Bledsoe.
Ça, c'est de ma faute, ça, putain.
Banks it in.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Here's George. And it's George.
Je voulais qu'il me fasse la passe, mais ça va, il a fait un truc de fou.
Aware of Paul George at all times, showing off the A+ vertical.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Matthews. It's good. The assist that time from Eric Bledsoe.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Here's George. Basket counts.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Bledsoe and slam dunk.
Putain.
Bledsoe.
Yeah, Bledsoe has been shooting with reckless abandon, guys, and he's racking up big-time points.
And now a timeout called by the
Ah, j'en gagnerai pas un seul ce soir.
Bledsoe having a strong contribution in this game.
He's in a groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but hey, You got to at least make him work much harder than he has been.
So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Morris. Down low. Here's my player.
Putain de merde.
Antetokounmpo with the block. To the inside. And my player throws it down.
Maybe that dunks the shot in the arm. They really need to cut into that.
Ouais.
Well, it's certainly
Ouais, j'avais la flemme, franchement.
Up and off their seats.
Let's see if it changes this one.
I think it will change this one. I mean, that could be an instant momentum shift. That was just a rim rattler.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control of the boards has given them control of this game.
And the free throw, no good.
And every year, Antetokounmpo ups his game, gets stronger, gets better,
Elle va marquer.
gets more aggressive, and to me, that speaks volumes about his competitive nature.
Ouais, ça va, c'est rien du tout.
Immediately looked to find the open man when the double team formed on him.
Pass to Hill. That falls. Nice feed that time from
Qu'est-ce que c'est dur de défendre.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well. Forget that he's the point guard. He can power those down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he is a phenomenal finisher.
Yeah, little guy can get up.
Yeah, I love seeing those kind of hops out of that spot on the floor.
And they're pushing it up. The three ball buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down using his sensational abilities.
Putain de merde.
And there's the foul. It's on Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Williams. 8 points for him.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Here's Connaughton. They lead by 7. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
C'est bien le faire son joueur, je trouve. Ça passe super bien.
If I'm in their seats, if I'm on the bench in the game, I go for it.
Hill with the steal.
Putain, c'est ma faute.
Pass to Korver. They get it again. DiVincenzo's shot is off. My player up top. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
Ah, ça fait plaisir, ça.
Now here is Antetokounmpo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. Hit him, knock him around. It doesn't
Mais t'as vu, j'ai mieux compris là un petit peu.
gets the job
Au début, j'étais complètement perdu. Là, ça va un petit peu mieux. Un petit peu.
And the Clippers have possession. And here's Beverly from the...
Oh!
Yes! Unbelievable!
Some 3 points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definite...
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bucks out in front, up 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter.
Ah, c'est vrai que j'essaie de tout faire. Tout à l'heure, j'ai pas compris qu'il fallait que je fasse rien du tout.
Getting ready for the final period. Let's look at what got us here. Starting with my player's performance.
He's putting forth
Putain.
a tremendous effort tonight, showing a lot of passion and doing a lot of things for this team.
You know, guys lead in different ways, Tim, but this is leadership by example. He was prepared to hit the ground running right from the get-go.
Unstoppable offense for both teams. I love the pace of this game.
Yeah, the pace is only picking up the deeper we get into this game. This is absolutely
Et on tourne en arrière.
And And the Clippers have possession. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Inside. And my player gets it to go.
You can just sense the urgency with them here. They were flat in the first half, but they've come out here in the second half with a little bit of fire in their belly.
Outside Middleton with the shot. Korver's shot is off. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's
Ah, je lui ai putain, je lui ai rendu.
It's in a way helping you defensively too.
Quel dommage. Ça c'est bête ça.
The toughness of Bledsoe, outstanding at keeping his balance even when he gets bodied.
Right side Jackson. Back to my player. And they get in the way. It looked like they were going for the alley-oop. Not to be. Pass to Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Changed his mind halfway through the layup. Tried to go with something else and choked it.
My player outside. To the paint. Zubats. My player inside. Bledsoe covering. Shot clock at 2.
Mais non!
Rebounded by Middleton. The Bucks with the lead. Rejected by the claw.
Great effort for the block. Leonard has led the league in defensive rating.
Jackson, Middleton defending. Back to my player. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
Ouais, je le sollicite trop. Fait que j'ai pas fait attention.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
T'as raison, putain, faut que je fasse attention.
2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now here is Matthews, covered by George. Bledsoe with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
The Clippers trailing. George up top.
Wow.
I would love to see Paul George in a dunk.
Ouais, je fais que de la gâchette gauche. Comment il fait pas ça si tu mets pas la gâchette?
The Bucks on offense. They've led by as many as 14.
J'ai la gâchette là. Ouais, bon.
Here's Lopez. Some solid defense from Montrezl Harrell. Pass to my player. Harrell. Back to my player. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Un mauvais timing.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Lopez from outside off the mark. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
And such nice work to hang around and put themselves in this position.
Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Harrell can't hit. Now here's Middleton.
Là, c'était pas le moment de perdre la balle, là, là, là.
Lopez throws it down.
With composure and confidence, Lopez steps up for his team big time.
To the inside. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Putain, il s'embrouille.
So it's the Clippers now. Leonard outside, down low. And that one's good, my player.
When Leonard's on the floor,
Oh, c'est chaud.
so much attention on the offensive end, it can lead to easy buckets for his teammates.
Elle remonte tout doucement.
And the Bucks call time here.
Ah, je crois. J'ai l'impression qu'elle remonte tout doucement.
Milwaukee with the ball. They lead by 1. Passed on to Tecumpo. It's over Morris. Again, the miss by the Bucks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. He's not the guy to give open looks to, but they got away with it.
Inside. Here's my player.
Putain,
So
la
he
faute.
draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bledsoe. He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And he
No.
cannot convert on the second. That one misses. Giannis outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Giannis, an outstanding leader, a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations.
Pass to Harrell.
Putain, il a voulu tirer, Lia, là, fait chier.
Bledsoe with the ball. Money.
Il nous a foutu dans la merde, je te jure que c'est vrai.
Once again, he's a shrewd competitor who's proven to be absolutely fearless when it matters most.
Here's my player.
Putain, des fois le timing c'est trop bizarre. Hein. Je suis dégoûté.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by
Oh bah tant pis.
Antetokounmpo.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
A great job by his teammates.
Yeah, nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't have to be.
Great communication between teammates there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Bucks making a switch here. And that's an intentional foul.
Mais qu'ils arrêtent de faire des fautes là.
He gets the first, and that puts them up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
They need to score quickly.
No time to waste.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside George, to the middle. Here's Harrell.
Lui il fait n'importe quoi là.
And now we've got the intentional
Lui il fait
foul.
n'importe quoi depuis tout à l'heure.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's incredible how Lopez has changed his game to fit into the modern
Ah là là.
NBA. Brooke went from a guy who never took a 3 to now a solid 3-point shooter.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
Talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, but whatever it is, it's too late for it.
I don't think there's a 10-point play in there, is there?
Pass to Beverly. Launches a 3. Laces one from 3.
C'est joli quand même.
So it's Milwaukee now.
Mais ils font que des fautes mes joueurs là.
14 points.
Regarde.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but really no other option there. They did a good job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the one who'd go to the line.
A good offensive execution.
And now a timeout called by the Clippers. And what's your take, guys?
I guess they're not yet willing to give up, but you know, they have no quit in them. I'll give them that.
And you have to respect that, I suppose. Most teams, most coaches would be moving on from this one already.
Avec les doigts j'ai essayé, hein, ça marche pas.
And stolen by Brown.
Ah si, ça m'a mis un truc. Ça m'a mis en feu. Attends, ça marchait pas.
Now DiVincenzo. And so the Bucks take the win.
Solid game from MP tonight, but they couldn't get the win. Maybe if he had done just
22 points, rebond, 13 passes décisifs. Bah ça va, c'était pas mal quand même. J'ai squatté hein, sur le jeu là.
I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like
Ouais, c'est vrai. Tu m'as parlé? Mais non, mais c'est ça que j'aurais dû faire. Je te jure, c'est ça que j'aurais dû faire. Je savais même pas qu'on pouvait faire ça. Ça, je suis une machine de guerre. Sérieux, ils ont pas juste marqué entraînement. Ça, c'est fou, je les loupe avec X. Alors, double pas normal. Bah ouais que c'est mieux. Oh, ça change tout. Ça, c'est trop classe. Ah ouais, d'accord. Quand je reste accroché, c'est moi qui décide combien de temps. Voir. Ah, je descends direct là. Putain, mais c'est trop bien fait. C'est pour ça. T'es obligé de passer par l'entraînement. Tu joues tranquille. Non, non, là, c'est. Je suis resté. Je suis descendu direct. Ok. Lorsque vous attaquez le panier à proximité de la raquette, maintenez vers le bas. Ah ouais, mais d'accord. Ça fait comme ça là. Juste en haut. Ouais, ouais, mais c'était tellement beau. C'est pour le kiff. Double pas inversé. Lorsque vous longez la ligne de fond, c'est chaud là, par contre. Je comprends pas tout. Il court lui, hein, on est d'accord là? Ouais, je fais trop tôt. Ok, ouais. Au con, j'avais même pas compris. Appuyez une fois. Maintenez tout en maintenant. En fait, je peux faire des trucs de fou en vrai. Il fait un petit pas sur le côté. D'accord. Ah, tu choisis vraiment le bras. Comme tu sais qu'il est gaucher, tu fais plus sur le côté gauche. Ça change rien. Moi, c'est ce que je faisais tout à l'heure. T'as le bruit que ça fait. D'accord, en à gauche. Mais non, mais sérieux. En fait, si tu le mets un tout petit peu en diagonale, il sert que d'une main. Ah, mais c'est vraiment... C'est poussé, hein. Incroyable. Waouh. Comment... Oh, j'ai compris direct le truc. Par l'autre côté pour voir. Non. Oh, comment c'est beau celui-là. Non. J'arrive pas. Trop classe. Maintenez hein, vers le bas, ne t'accompagner. Proximité. Ouais, ça c'est ok. Ok, ouais, tu peux vraiment le personnaliser. Zone de tir. Ouais, faut juste appuyer une fois. Pareil un saut. Ah, ça m'a réveillé. Merci pour le follow, It's you, boy Marie. Putain. Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il fait là? Appuie rapidement sur X en dribblant. À l'aide, ouais. Ou maintenez en bas à gauche. Ouah, mais ça devient compliqué là. Ah, sans faux préparateur d'un triple inversé. Ah, mais c'est vrai que c'est exagéré tout ce qu'il y a. Ah. Oh putain, mais c'est tellement beau. Regardez-moi ça, sérieux. C'était moche. Quand j'y arrive, c'est beau. Oh, putain, mais demi-tour. Non. J'arrive pas à faire. Préparation d'un dribble semi-renversé. Il y a beaucoup de combinaisons quand même pour mon petit cerveau. Je pourrais jamais tout retenir. Faites un panier, effectuer une feinte de tir, puis... Ouais, ok. Attends. C'est ça. Voilà. Ouais, heureusement. Ah, c'est bon, il a plus rien. Il a plus rien. Voilà, il y a plus rien. Oh my baby. Ah, je vais arrêter de jouer. J'ai encore envie de jouer, mais faut que je m'arrête. J'ai encore envie de faire un match pour voir, tu vois. Mais j'arrête. Je te fais ton best-of. C'est pas mal, hein. Franchement, c'est pas mal. Je pensais pas jouer aussi longtemps. Ça fait un petit moment, là, j'y joue. Vraiment cool. Bon, ben... Je vous dis à plus tard. Barabas, merci beaucoup hein, pour les 200 bits. Merci beaucoup. Je sais même pas combien je suis sur Twitch. Il faut beaucoup, je crois, pour recevoir l'argent. Mais un jour. Un jour. C'est ça, c'est comme les jeux de foot. Plus tu y joues, plus tu prends du plaisir en vrai. Ah, c'est sûr. Il met des putains de musique, de ouf. Je sais même pas combien j'ai sur Twitch. Pour te dire.
Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee.
J'ai pas grand chose sur Twitch.
In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So
$27.
private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was
Je sais qu'il faut beaucoup hein, pour recevoir de l'argent. Je pense que c'est $100. $44. De janvier 2018 à août 2020. Ça va. Janvier 2017.
First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best then. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check.
Ouais, j'ai $44,55. Mais un jour, tu vois, dans longtemps, dès que tac, ça me permet de m'acheter un jeu. Regardez pour la console, tiens. Je suis à 14%. Bon, allez, j'arrête ça. Bon, à plus tard. Bonne nuit. Et encore merci. Et merci à toutes les personnes aussi qui sont passées. Bonne nuit. Ciao. Un peu fatigué là. Je suis levé super tôt ce matin. Je suis cacahuète là. Ouais, sauf qu'il te vire l'argent quand t'as $100. Ouais. Il te donne pas l'argent avant. Allez, bonne nuit. Ciao, merci.